I want to turn now to Jason Miller, who serves as a senior advisor to the former president. He is in Milwaukee for the convention. Hi, Jason. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let me ask you how the former president, is doing. I know you rode with him to Milwaukee. What is his mindset?
Well, President Trump is waking up this morning doing very well, feels very fortunate to be alive. And as he said, it's only by the grace of God that he's even still with us. It's miraculous that President Trump turned his head just that slight amount at the right moment to avoid the bullet. And the message that President Trump is coming out of this is very simple. We have to unite America. We have to unite the country.
Is the campaign considering making any security adjustments as the campaign goes forward, these open air rallies? I mean, the candidates love them and the Secret Service does not.
Well, of course, there'll be security adjustments that are made by the Secret Service in conjunction with the campaign. Obviously, on national television wouldn't be the best place to go and discuss that. But the Secret Service detail that's with President Trump all the time, those who are with him to protect him at that moment. President Trump is very thankful for them. They do an excellent job for President Trump, and we're in full confidence that they'll make sure that President Trump is safe going forward.
But he'll still continue to do those rallies in the open air, I guess was the question.
Well, again, that's a decision that Secret Service, along with the campaign, will ultimately make. But the crowds, the amount of support that's been coming forward for President Trump, I believe we're over 50,000 people who are in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday, is a massive amount. This is much more than even one person or even a ticket when we have it, Savannah. This is an entire movement that wants to see us help restore our country.
President Biden last night called for a return to civility. We had the House Speaker, Mike Johnson, on our show yesterday, echoing those same sentiments. The president himself told an interviewer that he basically threw out this convention speech he planned to give Thursday night in favor of a different message. Do you think this is just a moment in time, or do you expect this different tone from the former president as we go forward in this campaign?
Yeah, great question. I'd point you to President Trump's truth posting yesterday morning where he said we need to be resilient in our faith, but also defiant in the face of wickedness. This is a moment in our country's history where we're at a tinderbox. There's so much political division. There's so many people who are hurting from the economic woes, that are hurting from the chaos at our southern border. You look at the families of Lake and Riley or Rachel Moore, and people have been impacted by this border invasion. We have to go and put our country in a different direction. We have to come together. Savannah, the disunity and the unrest that's happening at the national level just simply isn't good for the country. It cannot persist. We have to come together in this moment.
Jason, do you think this incident has changed President Trump?
Well, I think something like this is going to change anybody. President Trump even said that it is very clearly the hand of God, the grace of God that's even keeping him alive as we speak. And this is definitely going to, I think it makes all of us look and say, our time here is very short. We have to take advantage of it.
Of course, you have a big week. It's the convention. Also, no VP candidate announced yet. He has to give a big speech, he or she, on Wednesday night. I know you're not going to tell me, you're not going to get ahead of the president, but let me ask you this. Has the president made up his mind? Has he made his choice?
We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I imagine we'll see that within the next couple of days here. We have to have it in the next couple of days here, but feel very good about the options that are in front of President Trump. He has some very good people that he's considering. And as we look forward, this, again, as we look to the movement, where we go for President Trump, where we go after President Trump, how we go and actually get our country back on the track to success, picking the vice president selection, the running mate, is going to be a big part of that.
Did I catch that right, though? He still hasn't made his final decision?
He has not announced a final decision, and as we know, until President Trump says it, I'm not going to get ahead of him.
All right, Jason Miller, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.